Today is 2 years since I started rolling slow media. If you go back to my very first video, I filmed it at Porsches by the Lake at Little Easton Manor, which is where we are today. I felt it was just the best place to come to celebrate 2 years of the channel. This is such a great event for Porsches and it's such a great venue, and the people here are just absolutely amazing, and I've had some really interesting people on my channel and I know they're going to be here, so I felt being here was the best way to celebrate 2 years. So yeah, thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks to all my supporters of the channel. Couldn't have done it without you. I love you guys. So yeah, let's take a little stroll around Porsches by the Lake and see what beautiful cars we have here today. Alright guys, we're gonna kick off with this nice little collection of Spider RSs, conveniently parked in the Spider RS section. This one's, is that from the Netherlands, that one? So for those who don't know, the Spider is basically a convertible like the Boxster, but with more of a sort of sloped rear end. I'll show you here. So the Porsche Cayman doesn't have this design, but only on the Spiders have they done this. And this is quite a common Spider design. If you look at the 911 Spiders, they always have this sort of sloping rear end. But this has the GT4 RS engine in it, hence why they've called it the Spider. So lovely, love this car. My favorite color, it's gotta be this purple. Yeah, purple with the yellow touches, I think it looks really nice. If you wanna get into a Porsche, like cheap, this is what you want to go for. The Boxsters, the original Boxsters, you can pick them up for like £5 grand, even less, but obviously depending on mileage and condition. But if you want cheap, or no, I shouldn't say cheap, if you want to get into a Porsche at the lowest possible level, these are the ones you want to go for. And these are based off the 996, so you're getting 996 car for half the price of a 996. I think it's a bargain, to be honest. And look at the different sort of varieties you have. They all take 996 parts, so the world's your oyster. You can pretty much make these cars look how you want. Hence what we have here, there's some really nice ones. There are loads of cars in the car park as well. This isn't just it. There are plenty of cars further down. We'll take a look on the other side of the lake. You know what? I've only just noticed how big the sunroof is on these cars. They're huge. Well, is it a sunroof? Does it slide underneath, or does it just tilt? I think it just tilts. I've always been a fan of the 924s and the 944s. Why don't Porsche make a modern version? I wonder what a modern interpretation of this would look like. But for me, I think the 994 Turbo is the one to go for. And one of the things I like about the 944 is the square headlights. Volkswagen, when they made the Corrado, they introduced lights quite similar, not the same design, but square lights in the bumper, which I think looks really nice. Check out this 924. Oh, sorry, taking a picture? All right. He's got like modified steel wheels on it. Yeah, I love that. That is a nice touch. You would normally get like this sort of steel style wheel on like old Volkswagen camper vans and old Mark 1 Golfs. People do that a lot. They take the steel wheels and they widen them out. But yeah, never seen it on a 924, never seen it on a Porsche, and I think it looks really good. So we've got a 911 Dakar here, Porsche's off-road 911. Thing is, if I had one of those, I don't know if I'd even take it off-road, would you? Would you spend all that money and then take this off-road? Or would you just buy yourself like a cheap $5,000, you know, Polo and take that off-road? Okay, guys. So look, even Porsche here. How cool is that? Is that a Porsche bike? And Porsche electric bike? I do like that. Okay, so at the top here, we have pretty much what has to be the creme de la creme of the Porsche lineup, of the Porsche catalogue, I would say. Kicking off with this a luminous green. I don't even know what color that is. I'm just going to call it a luminous green, like high-vis green GT3 RS. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Don't like the color.
I like it.
Do you? Yeah, of course you would. My son has a thing for yellow.
Yeah.
But this isn't even yellow. This is like high-vis builder yellow. If Bob the Builder had a GT3 RS, it would be this color. This car stands out as it does already. Like, how much more could you make it stand out? Like, by making it a high-vis Bob the Builder spec. Oh, I shouldn't be rude. Like, I'm sure it's, you know, it doesn't affect the car's performance, but Jesus Christ, man, you could see this car from Saturn. How bright it is. But no, I still love it. This color's nice. Again, this is a Spider. Have they made a 992 Spider yet? I don't think they have they? You know what this reminds me of? This color. This is like coffee. This is like cappuccino. I'm sure it's called cappuccino color. Do you know the name of this color?
I don't know.
We will. What's the name of that?
I'm just gonna call.
Someone's coming.
I'm gonna call it cappuccino latte color.
Oh yeah.
What?
Stone grey.
Stone grey.
I think actually yours is better.
Yeah, I think it should be called cappuccino latte
Renamed it
with milk color.
Pistachio. Pistachio cappuccino.
Oh, and I like. Yeah, exactly. I like that the two-tone there. So,
a little helper with you.
Yeah, my son. I know, growing fast.
When I first saw him, he was sleeping in the front seat when your
Oh
videos.
yeah, see, the internet is not going to forget that.
We're all going to see that.
Hold on, guys. My son here. We went to, was it Porsche East?
Yes.
And he slept the entire time
He was sleeping.
in the car until we left. Don't worry, he's not doing that today.
No,
he's cameraman
wide
today.
awake.
Yeah, he's wide awake.
Cool.
See, this is the color I would have my GT3 RS in, white, because it just feels like white is the perfect motorsport color. You know, you can put any livery on that, and it just drops. This is the color I would have. That's the creme de la creme section. Oh, hold on. We've got one more car to show you guys. So, I don't know if you guys remember in a previous video I said hold on to your 964s because Singer will want them. And this is what they will do to them. I think this is the Singer DLS, based off the 964, heavily revised to the point where there isn't much left of the original car other than the shape. But let's take a little look inside. Oh wow. I'm kind of lost for words. The attention to detail in here is incredible. But you know what? For a car that costs upwards over $1 million, they still kept the manual winders. Do you know what that is, son?
Yeah.
What is it? Go on, tell me. Go on.
Use the one down the window.
Ah, you've been watching.
I
I thought you wouldn't know. Yeah, that is beautiful.
I'm not that young.
You were never around when those things existed.
Yeah, but I've seen them.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I've been in a car once and actually used them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you could design a Porsche from scratch, this is what you would do. You would literally redesign every single inch of this car. Yes, I love it, man. I like the wheel. This is what I like about Singers. Like some of the attention to detail is like so unbelievable because you just wouldn't think, like, there's certain things I just think, you know what, I can skip that. I'll keep that from the original car. But I love this, the centre lock style, and I like how they've sort of redesigned the Fuchs style wheel, but with this nice deep dish. And then finishing off the with a slightly extended arch. Let's make our way down closer to the lake and see what we can find. It's very difficult to talk about all these beautiful cars in one go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick, if I could drive away with one of these cars, what would it be? Which would be the one I would drive away with? There's 964s here, there's 993s. Which one would I take? And honestly, I'm not too sure. Oh, there's some tasty beasts here. Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, not bad.
You busy?
Yeah,
Nice to
getting
see
the
you. I
content
thought
in.
you were a Beamer boy now.
Not fully yet, not fully yet. Still got one toe in the Porsche pond.
Did you bring it today?
No, I'm in the Golf today. Yeah, but I'll be back out in the Porsche soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Lord! It's Lord. Everybody bow.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
And that's a huge battery, isn't it?
Yeah. So don't have to change.
You change your battery.
Yeah, it will last the whole day, basically.
You're
Yeah.
not easy, are you?
Yeah, man.
It's all good.
How's things, man? How's cool?
Not
You
too
cool?
bad. I
Yeah.
can't complain too much, man.
Nice.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Have you come from that way?
Yeah. So I started at the top and worked my way down.
I'm walking that way.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we're walking that way.
Yeah.
We'll cross you back. Yeah.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
All right, man. Oh, hey, how's it going? Where are you guys?
It's only me.
Is it?
Yeah, they were on holiday, we all bought tickets, and then they said I'm the only one coming.
Ah.
But it's too good, isn't it? It's lovely.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Unbelievable. There's some amazing cars here.
Yeah, there is. I was just saying, like, if I could take one of these away, I think it would be this one. This 993. I do like. This belongs to Will. I do like his 964.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, we have to link up.
We're at
Whenever
Ace
you
tomorrow
guys-
night. Well, I'll be at Ace.
Is it? You know what?
Where's the
Yeah. Cool. All right then, dude.
All right, mate, take care.
All right, we'll see you later.
See you soon.
All right. You know, I wanna get the B-roll, but I keep running into people, and it's so funny. Okay, so this is where the cars get center stage. I remember last year, you drive your car along onto this red carpet, the red carpet event for Porsches. But we don't have a Porsche. We don't have a Porsche. So what do we park on here? Should we park the Golf? Go back a bit. You don't have to be up in my grill, bro. Wait up in my Kool-Aid, fam. Yeah, so this is where the cars, the most prestigious creme de la creme of the Porsche by the Lake cars will come, and the owners will be interviewed about their car journey and their car history and the car that they drove today. So this is where this will happen. Unfortunately, we have no Porsche, so we're going to park the Golf on here today. We're going to just line it up here, and then we can talk about how cool the Golf is. No, we won't be doing that. But yeah, that's what this is. But yeah, let's make our way to the car park, because there's loads of lovely cars over there and over there.
Fine.
This guy, you know, you can also like stand a bit distance back, you know, get like all
Trying to
of
get
me.
that good POV.
Okay, so we're gonna take a little walk to the main Porsche car park and see what goodies we have over there. Let's go. You know, I could do with a coffee actually. Still cars coming in. Here's the entrance to where all the cars come. If there was one Porsche I would sell my son for,
What?
it would be the 991 Turbo S. I love this car. This is the one I want. That's nice. What do you reckon of the matte, the satin black? You like it?
Yeah, looks more like smooth than shiny that you would normally see.
Yeah. Now this stands out.
Magenta?
It's nice. Interesting front lip as well. I thought everything that could be done with a 997 has been done, but that is really, really cool. What do you think, Mike?
I like it.
Yeah, I like the front lip. I
Colour
think
works
it should go continue round. It sort of stops, doesn't it? Yeah, it should sort of continue round the edge. Not bad though. It's got ducktail spoiler on the rear. And the single pipe exhaust. This is really cool. Not 100% a fan of the colour, but I do like the way it sort of pops, especially against all the other cars here. What do you reckon? Another 996. This one's on BBS E88s. This wheel just always drops hard on a 996. This wheel does. What do you guys reckon? Right, what do we have? We're gonna find one more standout car before we wrap it up, guys.
What about that really round one?
Loving that. Gonna definitely get that on the channel. If you haven't heard of ES Motors, check them out on YouTube. They modify turbos, 991s, 992s, and some of the cars they have on their channel are just absolutely insane. I'm talking like 1,300, 400 brake, and they're blowing away Koenigseggs and Lamborghinis and Ferraris on drag strips. So yeah, check out ES Motors, guys, because yeah, their cars seem to be the fastest in the UK, and their channel's pretty cool as well. So yeah, check them out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe if you're not a member. It's been 2 years since I started the channel and I can't do it without your help. So thank you once again. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the show, grab myself a coffee, and yeah, check out some of the cars. But yeah, if you haven't come to Porsche by the Lake, make sure you put it in your diary for next year because it's such a brilliant event. Anyway, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.